everyone, and welcome to this week's Facebook Live. Though I shouldn't say this week's, because I've had an epiphany this week and I've decided that based on the feedback I've been getting for you guys, I'm going to do this more regularly than once a week. That's right, Facebook Live is no longer going to be on the middle of the day on Wednesday where the Publishing Marketing Queen answers any questions that come up. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to answer the questions that come up for you as they come up. So feel free to see me jumping online at different times, different days of the week. I might even pop on the weekend, who knows. Whenever a relevant question's asked, I'm going to answer it at the time. And we've got one here today from Louise, and I'm going to paraphrase it because it's quite long. She actually came across me on my YouTube channel, as you can see, and hi Vivian, got you jumping on the line, that's fantastic. And she actually said she's looking at marketing her book and she really wants to know the tips to get it out there and ensure she gets the best results the first time around. Now that is a paraphrase, you can read the actual title there, but it's a bit long-winded for me to read the whole thing to you. So what I thought I'd do in this video in answer to Louise's question is I'd give you the 3 key steps you need to know in order to successfully market your book. And actually, I'll give you a tip there. It's in order to successfully market just about anything. We're just going to use the book as the example because, as you know, when I share with marketing with people, I show you how to market the book first. Then I show you how to leverage it into an online course so you can market the online course. Then I show you how to leverage that into a workshop so you can market that as well, if you get where I'm going. So I'm going to answer Louise's question, but if the book's not the thing for you, if you want to successfully market something else, that's okay. These same 3 steps apply. Now, here's what they are. The first is preview, the second is package, and the third is promote. In other words, back to the original question, if you wanted to ensure that your book is a success, you need to have 3 separate marketing funnels. They are, as I said, preview, package, and promote. Now, talking about the book specifically, which was asked in this question, here's what I mean by that. The preview, that's where you give away a free sample of something. So you will be looking to have a landing page here where they come and they opt in for something. In the case of your book, that's probably a sample chapter. Whereas the package, that's where they purchase something from you. No, it's not just selling your book, it's a package. So it might be the printed book and the ebook together for a discounted price, something like that. And the promote, that's where people do your marketing for you. So I'm talking about things like affiliate programs, things like that. So these are 3 pretty cool things and very powerful, important steps in marketing any product. But when it comes to the book, if you use the option I just said, so for example, you give away a sample chapter, and then you use the option I just said, so for example, we print a book, ebook together for a discounted price. Oh, sounds awesome. Thanks, Vivian. Love to get feedback like that live. Then, of course, an affiliate program for that makes perfect sense. But bear with me for a moment. Let's say that the average book costs, let's say, around $20. Let's say you plan to leverage your book into an online course. Let's say the average course costs around $200. In other words, you can add a nought to your average sale by getting someone who's intending to purchase a book to actually buy a whole course from you. If that's the case, if that's what you're looking at, then I suggest you tweak these funnels slightly. What I mean by that is when it comes to the course, for example, you're not going to give away a sample chapter necessarily. You're going to give away a sample of the course. For example, you're going to give away a free mini course to give them access to the whole course, which of course would be the package. But that mini course might include mini downloads, and one of those downloads could be that sample chapter. Of course, then you could have a more sophisticated affiliate program for a more sophisticated course, more than just a single letter with a unique URL, and what people do with that is up to them. And you know how affiliate programs link. Anyone who clicks that, affiliate programs work. Anyone who clicks that link, anything they spend, you give away a small percentage of it for a profit you otherwise wouldn't have had. That's a standard affiliate program. But for your course, you're going to need something a bit more sophisticated. You might have to give them the exact copy to send to their database or to put out on social media and the days and times to do it, things like that. So that's where that would vary. But the reason I'm mentioning this when the question was specifically about the book is if you plan to do something like that, it may actually change how you look at marketing your book. And what I mean by that is, have you published this book to sell, or have you published this book to brand you as the expert in your field? And sometimes you can answer both. Sometimes you're choosing to brand yourself as the expert in your field by getting paid to sell the book, and that's fine. But some people actually have no intention of selling the book. In fact, they're purely using the book as the new and improved business card, as a lead generation tool into something bigger. And your online course is just the first step of collecting passively the income to allow you to get that something bigger. If that's the case, I suggest you actually give your book away for free. In other words, that first preview funnel I spoke about, It's no longer register for a sample chapter, which I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere before, and to be perfectly honest with you, is not as converting as good these days as it used to. Maybe now it's register for the whole book. Now all of a sudden you've got a much higher opt-in on your database. Then what's your package? You can't sell the printed book and the ebook together for a discounted price because they just got the whole book for free. Well, to allow ease of distribution, I'm assuming you gave them the whole ebook for free. You're not going to post out physical things that cost you money to produce for free. So maybe that's the package. If they're willing to cover the cost of the printing and postage, now the book's theirs. See how it's the exact same levels, but we've done completely different things with it? This preview, package and promote is very powerful. And as you can see, it can be used to sell your book, it can be used to sell your course, and it can be used to do just about anything. But do be smart about it. If your promote is an affiliate program and you're giving your book away for free, you probably don't want an affiliate program for that because for obvious reasons that's just not going to work. So I hope that's answered your question, Louise. I'll see you guys, I won't say back here same time, same place next week because as I said, I'm going to be more sporadic. You'll get an alert. If you want more alerts, make sure you click the button that says subscribe so you get notified each time I'm live. And I'll try to be live here on in approximately 2 to 3 times a week. I won't tell you what days or times. I'm going to be more spontaneous with it. But when I get asked a powerful question like I did from Louise, I'm going to jump on here for you guys with a powerful answer. Until then, or if you want some more fantastic information like I've shared with you, I suggest you jump on my live webinar. It is next Wednesday night, so approximately a week and a little bit from now, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, because I'm going to share with you a whole lot of more information that I can fit in this session, and it is absolutely free. So if you want to know more about your book or your course, if you want to know more about the preview, package, promote, I suggest you get along there. Keep sending those questions through, guys, and I'll see you at the next Facebook Live.